Said we're still playing on our heels right now. We're taking the shots we don't want to, and that is just fueling UConn.
Thanks, Allison. Paige Bueckers is on the board. This UConn team just picking up steam defensively, and then you give Bueckers transition buckets, and that's what she does.
Gina Auriemma wants this UConn team to get out and run. KK Arnold leading the break, and then they focus too late on Paige Bueckers. You can't trail her. You have to meet her really as soon as she's crossing half court. This is now a couple of buckets we've seen from Paige.
Here is Bueckers. Fudd driving. This time she hits.
Fudd was always known as a three-point shooter, but has gotten so good at mixing up her looks and attacking. And UConn forces another turnover with this full court pressure.
It was because of Bueckers' efforts. Here come the Johnnies. Bueckers just took that away from Little. Then Bueckers taps it ahead of herself. The brilliance of Paige Bueckers.
Yeah, Paige just snatched that ball. They did not bring the defense in that loss. Ever since that game, there has been so much more activity, tenacity on the defensive end. We're seeing it here in this first half.
Long, tapped out by Shade. It's the little things, Kim.
Without a doubt, especially at this time, some scoring and success throughout the course of the season.
Sarah Strong shows her range.
It is an incredibly strong trio that you have to contend with, but as Paige Bueckers just living in the mid-range position.
Your hoop NCAA tournament experience, the transfer from Monmouth. Bueckers is in her bag. Leah Lewis, past Defensive Player of the Year winners. Nobody can stop Bueckers. She knows what the assignment is. She knows the one thing she's got to capture. It's the shot clock's at 3. It's at 1. There's Bueckers with a rejection.
Who, as we were talking about before the break, more determined than ever to get to that final game.
Now with 2 seconds here, they didn't realize how much time was on the clock, and that will make Joe Tartamella not pleased.
We asked him before the game, ooh, pretty look from Bueckers to Fudd. It was kind of a gut punch. They lost that one, and then they responded so well against South Carolina.
The 2 weeks after that, but then bounced back against Marquette on Senior Day last Sunday as Bueckers connects. Bueckers, where she is so dangerous. Now, Bueckers comes right back at you. She has that look in her eye.
The touted freshman that we mentioned, Jasmine Bosco, dials it up from the top of the arc.
Bueckers contested and still connects. It breaks up a 7-0 Nova surge.
Glass, John, they already have 5 offensive rebounds.
AZ Fudd keeps rolling.
Go getting them into a really nice pace and rhythm.
They entered this tournament winning 4 of 6. Bueckers slides in. Paige Bueckers has 11. We met this program in the Big East Championship game in 2022 and 23. These two programs are familiar with one another as Ice Brady knocks down the triple.
Nobody really paid much attention to Brady, and she dials up that pick and pop.
Weber, just her 14-3 of the entire season. Bueckers is automatic. UConn able to put a stop together after Villanova was 5 for their last 7. Bueckers, Paige mania at Mohegan, and she's talking after it.
Yes, she is. She's fired up.
Paige Buckets Bueckers is already up to 18 points in this first half. She gets 2 screens. The defenders step back. She drains it. Paige Bueckers.
Here comes Bueckers. She is feeling it right now. Paige Bueckers stops on a dime, folks. Folks. Bueckers took some contact. Bueckers has 18, a spin move, and won her 16th 20-point game of the year.
And here's this one where Villanova couldn't have defended this any better. They had a really good switch. They put Ryan Allen, who has size and length, on Paige, but she spins back the other way. She fades away, and she gets the foul in the process. A lot of UConn fans and coaches would like to see that, but there's another assist.
Appears to be all right. Still hunting her first points of the second half. She's A-OK. 23 on the offensive end of the floor tonight. Shot clock at 5. It's Lauren Jensen. 2,000-plus points scored. A Mallory break. Shut down. And a shot clock violation.
Trying to get out ahead of that half-court defense.
Sarah Strong.
Offenses that you will see as a team, and we saw that in UConn shoot-around today. There goes Paige. Really a great situation for Paige right now. She's been playing so well. She has so many talented teammates around her.
There she goes.
And defense snatched the ball and was up the floor in a hurry. Another turnover.
The fourth by Creighton. AZ5 is feeling it.
Triple team on Molly, and they close out on the opposite side of the floor in time. Everyone moving on a string.
Mogensen. Bueckers was glued on her. Arnold Strong to Bueckers. Wide open fight. Her third three. Ashley Shade, the Big East 6th Woman of the Year. Number 5 is left open. Paging Bueckers. Short. Paige Bueckers all the way.
That's just simple.
The two of them are getting the Joe Lapchick Award next fall for their service in basketball as Bueckers hits an and one.
I've never seen somebody look so stressed as Gina Oyema with a team that has a 20-point lead in the Big East Championship game. Paige Bueckers continues to be extremely aggressive.
And Bueckers was all over that with an interception. Shot clock turned off.
Dropped that shoulder into Mogensen.
12 on the shot clock. Paige Bueckers, the two-time Big East Tournament Most Outstanding Player. Three short, strong. There's Bueckers, 24, 6, and 3 assists. Hit with 5. They're just everywhere, everywhere. Bueckers.
Paige Bueckers really good on the defensive end as well. Coming with the correct hands to block that shot, to be in position to not foul, and then saving the play as well.
We're going to welcome back Val Ackerman to present the Most Outstanding Player Award.
Thanks again, Kim. She was the Big East Player of the Year. She's now the 3-time Most Outstanding Player of the Big East Tournament with a line of 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. This year's MOP trophy goes to Paige Bueckers.
All right, Paige, congratulations. As you just heard Val say, you're the first player to ever win this award 3 times. What is it about your mentality, your game, that allows you to really rise to these moments?
I think just the confidence that I have through my faith, through my teammates, through my coaching staff, the hard work we put in through the whole entire season. You kind of work entirely for this moment to shine in March, to play your best basketball in the most important part of the season. So just my teammates, my coaching staff, everybody who's the training staff, the strength staff, my doctors, everybody who's instilled in me the confidence within me to continue to keep playing through the ups and downs. A huge shout out to them.
And what impresses you, what makes you proud of the way your team is playing right now that you hope to see continue on over the next couple weeks?
I just think how connected we are, how in tune we are defensively, how much we communicate, how much that's grown over the entire course of the season, and how much we're executing, going through the game plan, going through the scout, paying attention to that, and just being there for each other, helping each other, and playing as a team.
And as I said to Coach, I know you guys are hoping for a long season still to come, but it is the last time we're going to see you here at the Big East Tournament. Just what has it meant to you to be a UConn Husky?
It's meant everything. It's been a dream since I was a kid, and it's been everything I could dream of. The support, the best fans in the country, they travel everywhere, and just that out love and support that I feel and this whole team feels, it's been a blessing, and I can't be grateful enough.
All right, Paige Bueckers, congratulations.